Marine Corps Captain Josh Parrish, a civil affairs officer who will deploy to Afghanistan in 2011. His job will be to work with local tribes to build wells, roads and schools. But he will also work on understanding the sources of insurgency and how the Marines can win the trust of the local population. To get ready for his deployment, he's attending a civil affairs class.
There's a huge push right now towards winning the hearts and minds. And the way I see it, if we're able to drive a wedge in between the Taliban and that local population, then as a civil affairs guy, that's where I can come in and go into that place, and using my civil affairs tools, using my knowledge of their culture, I'm able to go in there and figure out what are those sources of instability, what are the things that they need.
The Marines started their cultural learning programs in the aftermath of the Iraq War, when experience on the ground showed U.S. servicemen did not understand the customs of the country they were fighting in. In 2005, the Marine Corps started a flagship program to teach deploying troops some Arabic, Dari and Pashto, along with the religion, economy and social issues in Iraq and Afghanistan. George Dallas is the director of the program, known as the Center for Advanced Operational Culture Learning, or CAOCL.
The Marines truly understand that the people are important to winning, they're important to stabilizing, they're important to the security of that region. And because of that, because they understand and respect that, they're accepted better.
Other branches of the U.S. military have had similar training programs for their special forces or intelligence units. But the Marines program is the first to give all deploying troops wide access to language and cultural training. Dr. Paula Holmes-Eber is an anthropologist who teaches in the program. She says in the beginning, culture was a strange concept for a military used to conventional warfare.
I mean, if you take a Marine who's been grown up in Iowa, 19 years old, never left the United States, he will see these things and not understand them at all. And so the hope is that by giving them a framework to think about it, there will not be just this gut reaction of they're really strange and awful people, but yes, it's different, but I can do something about that to help them.
Dr. Holmes-Eber says the progress in Iraq's Anbar province provides the best example of how cultural understanding and working with local people turned around the country's most violent province. To prepare them for future deployments, the Marine Corps now trains its troops about all areas of the world so they are ready for crises like Haiti or small conflicts anywhere. Major Jonathan Kenny is an academic planner at the Expeditionary Warfare School in Quantico, Virginia.
The Marine Corps has a long history of being involved in small wars that range back to early on in our history. And I call them small wars in the sense that they're not large conventional conflicts. But since we never really know where the next war is going to be, the next conflict that affected area, making sure that we have this capability.
So far, the impact of the Marines program is hard to measure. But as the 2014 withdrawal deadline gets closer, the Marine Corps believes it will achieve not only the long-term strategy of stability and peace, but a better understanding of a culture that until a few years ago was foreign to the troops being sent there. Ana Ward, VOA News.
Like that.